Afternoon, Parker.
Good afternoon, sir. General Faversham is waiting for you on the terrace.
Aye.
Dr. Sutton, sir. You've had a long journey, Doctor.
Oh, it's worth a journey to join old comrades. Are they all coming?
Same crowd. A year older. Sit down, help yourself.
Thank you.
Well, what's the news from London?
Well, haven't you heard? Gordon's dead. Murdered in Khartoum.
That's no news to me. I said that was going to happen years ago when they first sent Gordon to Egypt. He wasn't hard enough.
They wanted someone like you out there.
Just what I was going to say myself. First time for 100 years there hasn't been a Faversham in the army, and look at the mess they make. I'm too old and the boy's too young. My own fault for not marrying sooner. You remember the boy? He's 15 years old today. I'm going to let him dine with us tonight.
Oh, good.
I don't mind telling you, Doctor, I'm worried about him.
Huh?
I can't understand the boy. I sent him to the best army school in England, spent half my time telling him about his famous ancestors, and what do you think? I found him this morning reading a poetry book. Shelley, of all people. So I want you to help me lick this boy into shape and make him hard. Gentlemen, the Crimea. Old comrades. Old comrades. Arnold.
Crimea, by Jove. War was war in those days, and men were men. No room for weaklings. Balaclava, for instance. Here, you fellows remember the positions. Now, here, these nuts were the Russians. Guns, guns, guns. On the right, the British infantry. The thin red line. There was the commander-in-chief. And here was I, at the head of the old 68th. The right was impassable, the left was blocked. Behind us was the commander-in-chief. I realized the position in a flash. I said, the 68th will move forward. Immediately, one of my subalterns came to me, shaking. Absolutely shaking. I said, what's wrong, Travers? He said, I'm afraid to face those guns, sir. I said, would you rather face me? He took one look at my face and off he went. 10 minutes later, he was shot to pieces at the head of his men. As a soldier should be, eh?
I quite agree with you, General. I can tolerate nerves before a battle, but I can't stand cowardice. I remember a soldier at Inkerman when a Cossack charged down on him. I saw a man raise his musket, fumble with his trigger, and then turn and run. The Cossack's lance went in at the back of his neck and came out in his throat.
Best thing that could have happened to him. Do you remember Wilmington?
Wilmington?
I know service family. Father killed at Inkerman, grandfather blown up under Nelson, and uncle scalped by Indians. Oh, splendid record, splendid.
What happened?
Well, the general ordered him to gallop through the lines with a message. Paralyzed with funk. Couldn't move. General sent his adjutant. Killed before he'd gone 50 yards. Sent his ADC. Head blown off. Then he went through with the message himself. Lost his arm. Ruined his cricket.
Oh, yes, I remember now. He disgraced his family. His father disowned him. Hung about for a year or two and then blew his brains out.
Ah, he had the courage to blow his brains out.
Courage? Last spark of decency, that's all. There's no place in England for a coward. Harry? Past 11. Time you were in your bed.
No. Sit you down, my boy. Sit you down. Hey, it's the boy's birthday, and we've not drunk his health. Go ahead, General. A toast to Harry. And may he prove the bravest of the Favershams.
To Harry.
Harry.
Thank you.
That's right, boy.
Good night, Father.
Good night, Harry.
Good night, gentlemen.
Good night, Harry. Good night, Harry.
Harry. You don't remember me. I remember you, though, when you were about so long. I was doctor in your father's regiment in the Crimea. I knew your mother, too, Harry. She was my friend. Now, I'd like you to think of me as your friend, too. If ever you should need me, here's my car. Not much use to anybody nowadays, but if ever you feel the need, write to me. Come and see me.
That's very kind of you, sir. Thank you. Good night, sir.
Good night, Harry.
Years ago, General Gordon was murdered in Khartoum, and the British Army was withdrawn into Egypt without punishing the crime. Today, the Royal North Surrey Regiment is under orders to join Sir Herbert Kitchener's Anglo-Egyptian army for the reconquest of the Sudan.
Well, what's Egypt like, John? Principally sand, sweat, and sunstroke.
Oh, lovely. When do we start?
Can't say. Not before next Thursday. Heavens, no. It took them 10 years to make up their minds. We'll be lucky if we start in a month. Then I can give you these. Mr. Harry Faversham, Captain John Durrance, and one for Fat-Face Willoughby.
Oh, what's all this?
An invitation to the Burroughs family bean feast, complete with regimental string band, strawberry ices, and a performing troupe of hired waiters.
Oh.
Here's my sister's coming of age. Ethne's 21 next Thursday, so father's letting himself go.
Champagne?
Gallon.
Oysters?
Oysters in June? Don't be a fool.
I had my coming out. I had the sense to have born in March.
Father's going to be terrific. He's written 4 speeches already, and he's been rehearsing them in the bathroom. My lords, ladies and gentlemen, and officers of my old regiment, this is an occasion for double rejoicing. I am proud to announce not only my daughter's coming of age, but also her engagement to the son of my old comrade in arms, Mr. Harry Faversham of the Royal North Surrey Regiment.
What? Him?
Our own Harry Faversham.
Oh, this is very sudden.
They've been signaling for it for months. Good luck, Harry.
Thanks. Good luck, Harry.
Thanks, John.
What about this Egypt business? You can't take it with you, you know. When the dervishes catch a white man, they cut his nose off and hang him up by the toes. Ooh, disgusting business. All the money falling out of your pockets.
I'll see you at dinner.
Oh, did I frighten the poor lad?
Shouldn't be surprised.
I don't know what's come over the lad. Can't take a joke. Never takes a drink. Moons about all day. Reads poetry all night. That's love. Give me indigestion. Oh, time to get changed. So long.
So long. I'm sorry, John. I was a fool to make a joke of it like that. I know how you feel about it.
That's all right, Peter. It was for her to decide.
I wish it had been you all the same.
See what mess.
After all, there are plenty of other girls.
Plenty. For other men.
Many years ago, I fought in the Crimea beside that very gallant soldier, General Faversham, whose death last year was such a loss to us. Tonight, I am proud to announce the engagement of my daughter to Harry Faversham, my dear old friend's only son. 10 years ago, when Harry was a boy, I raised my glass in his honor with the toast, "May he prove the bravest of all the Faversham." Harry Faversham, coupled with the name of my daughter, Ethne.
Good luck. Good luck, Harry.
The company is now dismissed. The business of dancing will now commence. Well, Colonel, with your off on this Egyptian affair, eh? Of course, it's only a minor campaign. It'll do your world a good. The army is too soft nowadays.
You mean not hard enough?
Of course. Now, the Crimea. War was war in those days, and men were men. Let me tell you what happened at Balaclava. But you remember the positions, Doctor, don't you? Only too well.
I was over there, on the extreme left.
Here were the Russian batteries, behind the nuts. Guns, 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 guns. On the right, the British infantry. The thin red line.
I suppose they didn't get much to eat.
What are you talking about?
Well, sir, you said they were so thin.
Ah, the line I meant, not the men.
Oh.
Right here was the commander-in-chief. And here was I, at the head of the old 68th.
Sorry Father had to drag Egypt into it.
Tired of Egypt already?
We have it for breakfast and lunch, and the honor of the regiment for supper.
I suppose he quite understands you're marrying me and not the regiment.
He's not quite sure about that.
Are you quite sure?
When we are old and creaky with rheumatism, we shall look back and think of this night.
Ethne, you'll never creak, never in your life.
We shall creak with the best of them. And through the creaks will come the sound of the dance music, and the light of the moon, and the scent of the flowers. This is a solemn occasion, Harry. A memory is being born tonight. A memory that will stand the test of all the years.
Moments like this are better than all the memories in the world.
The memories will be the best, because they'll be right out of reach of uncertainty and care. Memories just float about on their own, with no shadows upon them. Dance music, the moon, and evening primroses. That's all.
You're going to rob me of my solitary dance, isn't it?
Well, I'm so sorry, it's my fault. Is this your dance going on?
It's just started.
Oh dear, there's a partner waiting for me. Excuse me.
It wasn't his fault, John, it was mine. I talk too much. Shall we dance?
It's a polka.
Don't you like a polka?
Bit jerky, isn't it? Rather like saying goodbye in Morse code.
I'm sorry, John.
There's no need to be sorry.
It's terribly hard to explain.
There's nothing to explain. You don't expect a girl to sit down and write out a catalogue. Points why I love Mr. A, points why I don't love Mr. B. It's only Mr. B who sits down and puzzles out the points against him. You never saw such an impressive list. Reasons why Ethne Burrows doesn't love John Durrance. Reason 1.
Don't, John.
Oh, I put down about 40 reasons altogether. Reason 41 was she loves the other man. So I crossed the rest out.
Thank you.
Well, Harry's a fine fellow. With you to help him, he should have a splendid career. You'll enjoy helping him, won't you?
I hope I shall be able to.
You will. I think you'll be very happy. And I think I shall always love you.
Oh, John, dear. I'm so sorry.
Oh, rubbish. I shall be all right. You're not going to be sorry for anything tonight. Come and dance that polka. I've just learned it.
See what he wants, Robert. He wants to see you privately, sir. Oh, very well.
Well, Feversham?
I want you to accept this, sir.
What is it?
I am resigning my commission.
Resigning your commission? What do you mean?
I mean just that, sir.
I don't understand you, Feversham.
I should have taken this action months ago. I only accepted a commission for my father's sake, because all his family have been soldiers. But when he died, my duty towards him was done.
Your duty towards him? Have you no duty towards your country? Oh, go lie down in a dark room, my boy. You'll be all right in the morning.
I've made up my mind, sir.
Feversham, if you do this, you'll regret it for the rest of your life.
I'm sorry, sir. I've made up my mind.
You're deliberately shirking your duty, sir. I refuse to accept your resignation.
I am within my rights to resign, sir. You cannot refuse.
I never thought I should live to see a Feversham play the coward.
May I go, sir?
Yes. Go.
The officers
Well?
are waiting, sir.
Gentlemen, final orders have just arrived. The regiment leaves on Thursday. We march to Portsmouth and embark at midday. I've just received this telegram from General Kitchener. Glad to welcome your regiment to my command. Gentlemen, there will be one change in regimental orders for the 15th. Mr. Faversham has seen fit to send in his papers on the eve of his regiment sailing for active service. His place will be taken by Mr. Parker, who was to have remained at the depot.
Goodbye, John. Goodbye. Good luck to you. You'll keep an eye on young Peter for me, won't you?
I will, sir. Both eyes.
Little Lemmy Ducks. What's she crying for? There. Well, goodbye, Aggie. Take care of your ma.
Thanks, Kid.
Goodbye, lovey. Don't take on now.
I'm all right. Kids are going to miss you.
Goodbye, my boy.
Goodbye, Father.
Goodbye. The dogs are going to miss you.
Yes, sir.